Hi guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about something that a lot of us lack. A lot of us, we lack the ability to listen. We are effective communicators. We can express our feelings. We can express all of the statements we want to express. But a lot of us, we are not good listeners. And listening is one of the fundamental pillars of communication. So in this video, I'm going to show you methods to learn how to be a better listener. And this problem affects so many of us in many different ways. It affects us in the relationships we keep. It affects us within the workspaces that we find ourselves in, or even in the businesses that we find ourselves in. So learning how to listen is very important. It helps you foster better relationships. It helps you deliver your message correctly, and it avoids misunderstandings. So number one on the list, there is something called looping. And what is looping? Looping is reflective listening. It is you bouncing off what is being said to you, basically repeating exactly what somebody is saying to you in your own words. So somebody would say a statement and you repeat it back to them in your own words. That thing proves that you are listening. You have absorbed everything that they've told you. It's just that now you are giving it from your perspective, but it does not defeat from the purpose of what has been communicated to you. And the importance of that very skill, it shows that you are paying attention. You are actually interested in what has been said to you. And that thing creates a space where people are more comfortable around you and they still want to continue to open up to you and express themselves or to deliver their pitch or whatever thing that they have to say to you. So reflective listening is on top of the list. It means that you are absorbing and reflecting back what has been said to you. Basically saying back the statement that has been provided to you. That thing makes people happy. It shows that you are engaged. It shows that you are paying attention. Number two, paraphrasing. It's sort of similar to looping, but you summarize the meaning of what is being said to you. Not just the words specifically. For instance, if somebody says a statement like, work has been crazy, and your response to that would be like, because you're summarizing the whole thing. You're like, sounds like work has been draining. So what does that emit? That person is telling you that they have been working hard, and you are acknowledging what the experience has been, but you are posing it as a question to say it must have been draining. It means that you must have been tired a lot of the times. So it means that you have taken the information, you have processed what they've been going through, and then you are responding by asking a question based on the feelings that they've underwent. So paraphrasing is also one of those important things. It means that you are paying attention, you are absorbing and reflecting and engaging in the conversation. Number three, open-ended questions. You know, it's really important sometimes, especially when a person is telling you about their pain, their experiences, and the things that they've underwent. Instead of answering questions with a simple yes or no, or okay, you engage the person. It keeps the conversation going. It allows them a space to want to express themselves. It shows genuine interest. For instance, a person tells you that, hey, I've been fighting a lot with my wife and all of these things. And you have a follow-up question and you ask them, hey, I bet it has been difficult. How has it been for you? How do you feel fighting with your wife? You see, immediately you acknowledge the experience. Now you want to understand, and you're giving them a platform to express their feelings of what specifically they've been going through. Now they can see that they can trust you, they can open up to you, are listening, and you really want to know their experience. You really want to understand their feelings. So open-ended questions are really important because they create discussion. They create a space for people to open up to you. Number four, minimal encouragers. What does that mean? It's small verbal or non-verbal cues. For instance, when somebody is speaking, you're busy nodding, you're looking them in the eyes, you're observing, you're saying, oh, okay. You see those small things. It shows that you are engaged in the conversation. It shows that you are really listening to the person, but you don't want to interrupt what has been said. It shows that you are engaged, you are actively listening to them. But the purpose of these minimal encouragers is not to interrupt, it's to give a cue that you are listening, you want them to continue talking, but you are on the other side. But the purpose of this is not to interrupt. Number 5, labeling emotions. What does that mean? Is that it basically means that you name the feeling behind what has been said. People tend to feel truly heard and recognized when their emotions are acknowledged. So when you label a feeling based on what has been said, like the previous thing that I described, when somebody is telling you that they've been fighting with their spouse and all of these things, and you label a feeling, and you tell them, I bet it has been very painful and sad for you to see yourself fighting with your wife and fighting with your husband. Creating a feeling based on the discussion creates a space of them seeing that they are being, you acknowledge them, and they feel acknowledged also, to say this person really understands what I'm going through, and I can trust them, and I can engage with them, I can speak and continue telling them about this experience. So it's really important to engage people and label the feelings of the things that they will be discussing with you. It shows that you are paying attention and they are able to trust you, because you are acknowledging their experience and you're not really trying to end the conversation. So they are willing to open up to you a little bit more. Number 6, this one is the most easiest one, but most people struggle with it. You need to pause a little bit before responding. Don't just jump in immediately to respond. You pause a little bit, because that thing indicates that you're processing. For instance, I'm sitting across the table with you, telling me what you're telling me, and you're nodding your head, and you pause a little bit. That pausing, it gives the impression to the next person that no, this person has been listening, they are processing what has been said to them, and then you respond after, not immediately jumping into the thing. Because sometimes when you respond immediately, people feel like you just want to end the conversation, you just want to get it over with and it be out of the way. So you need to show that you are engaged with the conversation, you are really listening and processing what has been said to you. Number 7, asking follow-up questions. That thing is very important, guys. When you're having a discussion with somebody, you listen, you absorb, and ask follow-up questions. For instance, again, the example of fighting with the spouse. You acknowledge the feelings, you acknowledged how it made them feel. Now you ask a follow-up question and you say, okay, so since while you guys are fighting, what do you think the problem is? They respond. Now they are processing their feelings. Maybe at that moment, they didn't even realize how that situation is making them feel. After they tell you about how it's making them feel, you then give another follow-up question and say, so what do you think can be done for you guys to stop fighting? What is creating this fighting between you and your wife? You understand? Already that individual can give you answers. Now they are bouncing back and forward with you, and you are creating a space for engagement, and you are creating a space for solutions that sometimes in their own space they could not find for themselves. This one is a repetition of the other one. It's really important that no matter how much you feel, avoid interrupting people while they're speaking. Allow them to speak, and when they've spoken, you ask, okay, are you done? Okay, then you jump in. Now, so avoid interruptions when people are really especially when somebody is expressing something sensitive to them. It's really important, or even through the disagreement, it's really important not to interrupt people, because the more you disrupt a person, even within disagreements, because people have a tendency of wanting to express themselves, but when other people express themselves, they want to interrupt them. That is rude. It's very disrespectful. So avoid interrupting people. Number 9, withhold judgment. And what does that mean? No matter what has been said to you, don't judge the person. Do not judge the person, because that thing creates contempt to a certain extent. For instance, somebody is telling you that, hey, my brother, hey, I cheated on my wife caught me cheating and all these things. Do not judge them immediately. Ask them, why did you cheat? Do you think it's necessary for you to cheat on your wife and all of these things? Because immediately when you judge people, It means that now you're not going to try and understand their place that they're coming from. And even if the thing that they have done is wrong, but don't judge them immediately. Withhold your judgment. Or withhold your judgment, understand why certain things have been done, and then take it from there. This thing of judging people from the get-go, it creates problems for a lot of people. Number 10, body language matching. Simple in itself. You're sitting next to a person, you keep eye contact. You are matching what they're saying. They're expressing themselves. It means you're engaged. It means you're listening to them actively. Or you're facing them. Instead of somebody talking, your body is facing the other direction. Because if your body is facing the other direction, it means that you are not interested. So body language cues are really important when you're having discussions. Pay attention, keep eye contact. Your body needs to face them, and you guys have a discussion. You see, it means that you're engaged, you're interested in what they have to say. Number 11, summarizing at the end. And this is the end of this video. Summarizing at the end simply means you wrap up everything. You take all of the facts and you give a brief summary of what has been said. And it means that you've tracked everything from the first word to the last word. And you show this person that you have been paying attention, you've been listening. So listening, guys, it's bigger than we realize. It's more important than you expressing yourself or what has been said. These two things are interchangeable. Speaking and listening, they're interchangeable. They are vital, they're important, and one does not supersede the other. They are in a reflection basis. They are parallel. They are parallel next to one another. So it's really important for a lot of you to learn how to listen to people, become a better listener, especially if you want to foster positive relationships, especially if you want to have successful relationships, especially if you want to be successful in business, in work. Listening is a tool that a lot of us can use to propel ourselves and create meaningful relationships. So I hope this video was helpful. Please like, subscribe, tell me what you guys think in the comments. More videos are on the way. So yeah, again, guys, please subscribe to my channel. Please like, tell me what you guys think. Has this video been helpful to you guys? Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.